I like that.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Flavorgasm. Today, I am going to be cooking up something that I've never tried before, but I've been wanting to try for a long time, and I was at Sam's Club and found some. So today, I'm doing it, and that is beef cheeks. Yes, you heard me right. Beef cheeks. And right here, I have a little over 4 pounds of beef cheek meat. Let's get this opened up. Get these trimmed up, and we'll go from there. Get them on the smoker. Get this opened up. Get these things out. This is a tough cut of meat, so it's going to take some time on the smoker, and then it's going to be, I'm either going to do a confit or a braise. I have not decided yet. Some pretty nasty looking stuff, but most people I've seen on YouTube or whatever tend to whatever they don't use, they will use for barbacoa or something like that. Got a lot of tough connective tissue and silver skin and everything on it that it's gonna have to be broke down. I can need to sharpen my knife soon. Let's see. Normally, these packages like this, from what I understand, you only get 1 or 2 cheeks, out of it that you can use. And honestly, this one is not a great one, to be honest. Pretty good looking one there. Shake this up a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. This one. Not real, it's pretty thin. I may only end up with like one decent cheek out of this. See, I'll use all this for barbacoa. I'm going to do that. I don't know if I want to freeze it or cook it today. Okay, so after going all through this, I think I'm just gonna do this one. You know, this one sheet right here for my dinner. I mean, that's plenty for me. This one is pretty thin, so I don't think I want to smoke that one for. That one might just go into the barbacoa pile. Alright, so, well, I got one out of this package. Maybe next time I can get a better package. Yeah. So, I mean, $18 for 4 pounds. I mean, it's not going to waste. This is going to be used for tacos, and this one I will eat tonight. I'm just trying to decide to freeze this for later or go ahead and smoke it for later in the week. No, I think I'm just going to go ahead and smoke it. I'll just go ahead and do it all. Alright, so it's about time to get this seasoned up. Alright, just going to pat off any extra moisture off of that. It's not a whole lot. And simply going to go with some, this is black garlic and pink Himalayan salt. And coarse ground black pepper. I made the holes too small in this thing. So now I'm gonna completely dump it all out. Alright, well, it's time to get this on the smoker. I will season that up, but I'll do that for another video. Alright, I'm cooking this today on my Pit Boss 1600 Pro Series pellet smoker. I've got the temperature set at 220. I'm going to also throw in a little tube of pellets for some extra smoke. I'm using Competition Blend, Pit Boss Competition Blend in here, and in this I have Oak Blend. Well, since my damn gun decided to crap out and no longer work, I had to stand here for forever trying to light that with a lighter. So let's get this stuff on. Set this over here. Okay, now when I get ready to, I've got this beef tallow here to melt down to put my beef cheek in to confit. Okay, let's see if this tallow is melted close enough. I believe there's a leak in the pan. That's not good. 2 seconds. Okay. Now, there might not be enough to actually confit. I don't know. Yep, definitely not enough. Damn it. Well, so much for that. I guess. Need something deeper. Or not deeper, but smaller. Look at that. I've got my beef cheek off the smoker. It's been in that confit. Beef tallow, and it is soft. I will strain that and then save that tallow. I'll let that rest for just a minute. Then I'm cutting into it. And let's slice into this. Kind of hard to tell exactly which way the grain's running, but I'm just gonna go this way. Oh my God, look at that. Ooh, it's hot. I mean, I did just pull it out of a vat of beef tallow. Look at that. Oh, ooh, that's hot. Shit. Then pull it apart. You can see how tender it is. But hey, that cool just another minute. Okay. I mean, you saw how tender that is. It's coming apart. All that collagen and that sinew and everything that's running through that broke down and got tender and juicy in that confit of beef tallow. People say that this is better than brisket. It's definitely cheaper, but out of the 4 pounds, I got one really usable cheek out of it. But the rest, like I said, is cooked, and you'll see it in another video when I make tacos. Let's try it out. Oh, it's so tender. Melt in your mouth. Oh my God. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. Yes. Oh. I mean, it tastes like brisket. I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. I definitely will do that again. Next time I may just try braising it. With some beef stock or something. This tallow is not cheap. And you kind of have to use a lot of it for a confit. So I think braising it, I mean, you're going to get the same results. It's just going to be less. It's just richer. It's going to be richer in the cooked in the beef tallow. I mean, it tastes like. Let me eat this end piece. I mean, that's like a brisket burn in right there. Oh, stop it now. Every bite of a cheek is like the point end of a brisket. You can get this cheaper. It's not going to take near as long. This took 6 hours. I smoked it for 4 hours. And then, yeah, and then it was in the confit for 2.5 hours. So 6.5 hours total. Fantastic results. Very happy with it. Not spending a lot of money on a big brisket that's going to take all day or a night and half a day to smoke. And you don't have all the leftovers. And this might be the way to go. Cheaper and less leftovers, which I usually freeze my leftovers anyways and use them for other things when it comes with brisket. And all the other stuff that, even when you don't get the cheeks, you get all that other stuff that you can use for barbacoa. Or I could probably do the same, do it with like birria. You do anything with that. And actually the rest of the cheek meat is actually feels pretty soft, but it's going to get softer when I do that video because I'm going to be putting it in the crock pot. I think I'm going to put it in the crock pot with some stock or something and let it go all day Tuesday, and I'll make tacos. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Barbacoa tacos. But this, oh, if you can find beef cheeks, try it. That's it's pretty phenomenal. A good bark on it. Even after soaking in the confit, like it's still, the bark held up with that black pepper and black garlic and salt, sea salt. Delicious. Delicious. That's going to be it. I'm going to munch on some more of that. I was going to fix a meal with this, but I'm like, just snacking. So I'm not even going to make a meal. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.